Lesson: Data security and cybersecurity laws for HR leaders. Data security and cybersecurity laws are critical areas of concern for HR leaders who must navigate a complex and ever-evolving landscape of regulations and best practices. As custodians of sensitive employee data, HR leaders are tasked with ensuring that personal information is protected against unauthorized access and breaches. This responsibility is compounded by the increasing digitization of HR processes, which introduces new vulnerabilities and challenges. Understanding and implementing data security and cybersecurity laws is not just a compliance issue, but a strategic priority that can safeguard an organization's reputation and financial standing. The General Data Protection Regulation is a cornerstone of data protection laws globally, setting stringent requirements for the handling of personal data. HR leaders must be acutely aware of GDPR's implications, especially given its extraterritorial reach. The regulation mandates that organizations obtain explicit consent from employees before processing their data, ensure data accuracy, and implement measures to protect data against loss or damage. A practical framework for GDPR compliance involves conducting regular data audits and mapping data flows to identify vulnerabilities. Establishing a data protection officer role can further enhance an organization's compliance posture by overseeing data protection strategies and serving as a point of contact for regulatory authorities. In the United States, the California Consumer Privacy Act represents a significant legal framework for data privacy. While initially focused on consumer data, its principles are increasingly relevant to employee data management. HR leaders must ensure transparency in data collection practices, provide employees with access to their data, and offer options to opt out of data sharing. Implementing a privacy management tool, such as OneTrust or TrustArc, can streamline compliance by automating data inventory processes and managing consent records. Cybersecurity threats such as phishing attacks, ransomware, and insider threats pose significant risks to HR data. The National Institute of Standards and Technology Cybersecurity Framework offers a comprehensive tool for managing these risks. The framework's 5 core functions — identify, protect, detect, respond, and recover — provide actionable guidance for HR leaders to develop robust cybersecurity strategies. For example, under the Identify function, HR leaders can conduct risk assessments to pinpoint vulnerabilities in HR information systems, while the Protect function emphasizes implementing access controls and encryption to safeguard sensitive data. A case study that underscores the importance of robust cybersecurity measures in HR is the 2020 ransomware attack on the human resources firm Kronos. The attack disrupted payroll and scheduling systems, highlighting the critical need for HR departments to have contingency plans in place. Implementing a comprehensive incident response plan, as outlined in the NIST framework, can mitigate the impact of such attacks. This involves preparing a communication strategy to inform affected employees promptly and coordinating with IT and legal teams to address the breach effectively. HR leaders must also be vigilant about insider threats, which can stem from employees or contractors with access to sensitive data. The CERT Insider Threat Centers model provides a structured approach to identifying and mitigating these risks. By conducting behavioral analysis and monitoring deviations from typical usage patterns, HR leaders can detect potential insider threats early. Leveraging security information and event management systems can facilitate real-time monitoring and alerting, enabling HR departments to respond swiftly to suspicious activities. In addition to legal compliance and threat management, fostering a culture of security awareness within the organization is crucial. Regular training sessions on data protection and cybersecurity best practices can empower employees to recognize and respond to potential threats. Utilizing gamified learning platforms such as KnowBe4 or Wombat Security can enhance engagement and retention of security concepts among employees. These platforms simulate real-world scenarios, such as phishing attempts, allowing employees to practice identifying and mitigating threats in a controlled environment. The importance of data security and cybersecurity laws is further underscored by the potential financial and reputational repercussions of a data breach. According to IBM's Cost of a Data Breach report, The average cost of a data breach in 2021 was $4.24 million, with costs associated with lost business, legal fees, and remediation efforts. For HR leaders, this highlights the need for proactive measures to prevent breaches and minimize their impact. Integrating cybersecurity metrics into HR performance evaluations can incentivize adherence to security protocols and promote accountability across the organization. As HR leaders navigate the complexities of data security and cybersecurity laws, collaboration with IT and legal departments is essential. Establishing cross-functional teams can foster a holistic approach to data protection, ensuring that policies and procedures align with legal requirements and industry best practices. Regularly reviewing and updating these policies in response to evolving threats and regulatory changes can further enhance an organization's security posture. In conclusion, mastering data security and cybersecurity laws is a crucial competency for HR leaders. By leveraging practical tools, frameworks, and strategies, HR professionals can protect sensitive employee data, ensure compliance with legal requirements, and mitigate the risks associated with cyber threats. Emphasizing proactive measures, such as conducting regular risk assessments, fostering a culture of security awareness, and collaborating across functions, can significantly enhance an organization's resilience in the face of an ever-evolving threat landscape. As HR continues to intersect with technology, the role of HR leaders in safeguarding data will remain paramount, underscoring the need for ongoing education and adaptation to emerging challenges.